And I can assure you that it really is. This man implied that I do not know my own worth. Dr. Douglas, you should have seen his look, the look on his face as he left my classroom. It was horrific.
So what do you think really upset him?
I don't know. I mean, accusing him of being a gay man probably didn't garner any points in my favor. Because Dr. Douglas, he was not responding to any of my advances, none of them. How am I supposed to know if he finds me desirable if he won't even show it?
So you prefer it if he was just constantly provoking?
Of course not. But I mean, at least it would make me take some notice.
Isis, it sounds like you're trying to condemn him for just being a gentleman.
I'm not condemning him.
Well, it sounds like it to me. Some of these sentiments sound just like you used to talk about Jermaine. Do you remember that?
No. Jasper is nothing like him. First of all, Jasper's never predictable. Our dates are always out of the ordinary. Secondly, Jasper always enjoyed getting out and about. But I will say this, even predictable Jermaine had the gumption to let me know that I turned him on. We made it to the bedroom, didn't we?
Yes, you did, but did you make it down the aisle?
I get it, I understand, I see what you're saying, and I like that Jasper's respectful, but if he's so respectful that he can't get down, goodness.
Is this whole thing about sex with you? Do you want sex or do you want a relationship?
Why can't I have both?
You can have both. You just have to learn how to integrate the two. I know it's hard here in the whole stay a virgin till married thing, but it's like you feel you're not worthy unless a man finds you desirable.
Dr. Douglas, do not make it seem like I'm out here just doing every man that walks past me. And I have quite a few standards. May I ask you a question?
Certainly.
You're married, right? Mm-hmm. Did you and your husband have sex before you guys got married?
Yes,
so if you and your husband did it, and my best friends and all their mates did it, then why are y'all all trying to tell me not to do it? That's hypocritical. Y'all are super hypocritical.
First of all, I wasn't finished talking. And yes, we did have sex before we were married, but it really didn't make things any better. Actually, it made things much more difficult. While I was catching feelings, he was reaping the benefits. Men are more about the chase, Isis, not just the conquest. And when you think about it, it's not just me or your friends telling you to wait. It's your man. He's telling you to take it slow, but you just don't want to hear that.
Well, honestly, if we go any slower, we might as well just say we've stopped. And at the rate, after last Friday, that's probably the case anyway.
Isis, I think it's time you look really deep within and ask some really soul-searching questions, and more importantly, find the answers. You have got to figure out why you're only comfortable with a man when he's sexually attracted to you.
That is not the only time that I'm comfortable with a man.
Oh, really? So why do you grade all of your past relationships on the merit of sexual compatibility and prowess?
What?
You know what I mean. It doesn't matter if you liked the man or if you didn't like him at all. As long as he was good in the bedroom, you stuck with him. You didn't talk about the dates or the laughter, the vacations, not even the romance. Isis, you don't even know who these men are. And more importantly, you didn't want to find out.
You're just so smart, aren't you, Dr. Douglas? Just brilliant.
Why are you stuck on this animalistic attraction? Isis, you say that you're a good woman with a lot to offer the right man. But do you really believe that? Or is it that your parents actually told you how cute you were every day and now that's all you believe you have to offer a man?
You know what? First of all, my family didn't just throw that kind of thing around, okay? I'd be lucky if either of my parents even knew.
Knew what? Knew what, Isis?
Nothing. Look, let's just move on to another subject.
Every time we bring up your parents, you want to change the subject. Not this time. I think we need to stay right here.
Listen, I'm not here to talk about them and their problems. I'm here to talk about me and mine.
Well, it seems as though their problems have a hold over you. Isis, tell me, how did you see your parents?
You're not going to let this go, are you? What can I say to make you just move on from this? They made sure I was well taken care of. Okay, I participated in everything from scouts to violin lessons, to dance, to church functions. So what they didn't say, I love you, that often, I realized that they showed that they loved their family by providing for us. You happy with that?
The question is, are you happy with it?
You know, what are you getting at, Dr. Douglas? I mean, do you want me to say that I hated my childhood and that my parents didn't love me? Well, I'm not going to say that, okay? You're trying to insinuate that I had a cold and callous family life and that because of that, I drowned my sorrows in the physical acceptance of men. But here's the thing, though. I don't pay you to judge me. I pay you to listen to my problems and occasionally dole out some advice. Can you handle that? Because, I mean, if you can't, please let me know and I will find somebody else who can.
And what you'll find is someone who'll take your money and tell you none of what you need to hear.
Well, you know what? That may be money well spent. Here it is. I've been coming to you for 2 years, and I am no closer to a breakthrough. You know what? You're a fraud. That's exactly what you are. I'm over this. I'm done. It's time for me to go.
Let me see if I heard you correctly. You are blaming me because you haven't reached a breakthrough. Isis, let me tell you something. The reason you haven't reached a breakthrough is because you won't let your burdens go. It's easier for you to fall in bed with a man than it is to accept a man who really wants your heart. You have no idea who you are, and you are too scared and too lazy to do the work to figure it out. Would it make you feel better if I just said, there, Isis, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just a poor, misunderstood lady whose Prince Charming is waiting to get in line with your agenda. You listen closely and you listen good. You pay me to listen to your problems and to help you find a solution to them, not just to coddle you and accept your bull. Now, in the interest of professionalism and our friendship, I think we should end today's session.
Yeah, we need to.
But before you go, let me give you some of what you so graciously paid me to do. I seriously think you need to look in your past. Figure out why your parents treated you like that. Figure out why those men are only sexually attracted to you. And why everyone is telling you the same thing over the last few weeks. Because you know what, Isis? We all can't be wrong.
Really? Well, the masses were wrong about Jesus Christ, and they went and crucified him anyway. So what makes me any different?
Because you are not Jesus Christ. And maybe you need to think about that as well.